Hi Aries, this is Kendrick from Providence Tarot. I'm going to give you your end of July reading. You got two readings last month, and every sign basically is kind of getting two readings for this month, except for you. You're getting one. At the beginning of the reading, you got the Queen of Rods, and the Queens are cardinals, so this is Aries energy, so this is you. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, what is your purpose? And you're dealing with some business-oriented things, and I feel like you're very, it's kind of like enthusiastic, but there is also some worry there too, like passionate worry, right? Because you're excited about what's important to you, but then it's also, you kind of want to make sure that, what you're excited about is getting all of the energy that it needs to actually manifest, because the Queen of Rods definitely has a way of manifesting things. She is definitely related to all fire signs, especially Aries, and definitely Leo too, because of this sunflower here. It's Leo season. Leo season trines Aries, so it's bringing energy into your work and energy into your business, and that's at 1 minute and 11 seconds. So that's a message for somebody, for all of you. This is kind of like being unapologetically you, and definitely stepping into whatever your intended purpose is. This is saying, don't get in anyone else's way just to have what you want. Focus on you, and then you'll get a good outcome out of whatever it is that you're seeking. Okay, you got the Six of Pentacles here, and this is an exaltation, so this is an uplifted energy with the moon being in Taurus. It's a 6, so it's talking about multiplicity and duplicating that multiplicity, right? It's like what you put out there, you get back, but your intention isn't to get anything back. It really is just to give, right? So in this way, you're being of service to others, and you're providing them with something that they need, that's going to be part of the foundation of who they become in the future. The sixes do have to do with Virgo, and that's talking about your overall health, right? Everything, mental health, what you put into your body, are you drinking enough water, all of those things. So you definitely need to make better plans at what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, and some of you are definitely worried about money, of course, because you've got two money cards here. You got the Six of Pentacles. This is saying that you don't need to worry about whatever it is that you're questioning, right? Because the sixes are talking about Mercury, and it's talking about questioning things, considerations, understandings of money, ways to deal with money. You know what I mean? Because the sixth house does talk about everyday dealings, right? How are you staying motivated? How are you staying disciplined? Are you practicing healthy habits? Some of you need to practice healthier habits. Eat healthier foods, not not eat too many sweets, you know what I mean, because this is Taurus, and Taurus is a Venus ruled sign. She loves to eat sweets, that type of thing. The sixes are talking about also just bringing an overall balance to things. Maybe some things might have felt a little out of whack, and you're just wanting to get into a place of feeling stable again. Mental stability, financial stability. If you can be stable in your mind, then you'll be able to do the things that will afford you abundance. You know what I mean? You've got to get your mind right first. And then you've got the Two of Pentacles here. This is Jupiter in Capricorn, and Jupiter is expansion, and Capricorn is a sign of basically restriction and contraction. This has to do with earned income, right? And the things that you can get and that you can start to build yourself. You're making the connection in terms of like what it is that you're going to have to do. You're reflecting on just your finances and how you can deal with them better. You might be, it's kind of like the Two of Pentacles. It's like having money in your Venmo and using your credit card at times, and having cash on you, and then also having your debit card to use. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. It is also related to the second house of Taurus. Okay, so you're just dealing with ways of how to establish and keep a feeling of security going. There's something that's going to be revealed to you later on, right, in terms of like, the value of something or what you're worth. Just keep doing what you're doing, and I feel like you're going to be afloat again. You're going to be feeling like, things are going to restabilize. But this is really talking about ups and downs financially. You have to realize that you're going to have to spend money to make money, and you're going to have to make some sacrifices in some places too, because this is a 2 and it's related to the high priestess. So it's saying whatever money troubles you're going through right now, just continue to endure, because Capricorn is talking about endurance, and there definitely will be something revealed to you later in the future, you know what I mean? And it's what's underneath the surface. These are layers that are, being laid down here or being peeled away, to reveal something to you, to show you what was meaning to happen in the first place. You know what I mean? You're at a very early stage with the Two of Pentacles. So really it's just like you're coming to an understanding of what's going to have to happen, right? You have to expand your ways of what you think being the authority in your life is. Being the authority in your life doesn't mean like, just making a lot of money. You feel powerful because you make a lot of money. Being the authority in your life is knowing what to do at any given time and being able to make those critical decisions and those critical choices that are ultimately going to get you what you want. And it's saying that you're going to have to make some sacrifices too, right? What are you submitting to? What are you highly sensitive to? It's almost like you may not even be able to stop thinking about, the money, right? Because even though you might have money, because you got the Six of Pentacles here, you have it. It's like you got what you need, but the thing is that you need more to help you deal with your business and help you deal with the projections that you're making, right? The Queen of Rods definitely has to do with a lot of things going on in the head and the heart, right? And she's related to the Sun, which is related to Aries, because the Sun is exalted in Aries, and she's also related to Leo because the Sun rules Leo. That's why this Sunflower card is here. And if we think about the Queen of Rods, she's 1/3 of the sign before her, which is Pisces, and this too is related to the High Priestess. So there is something being revealed. You are making some connections. You are sacrificing something. You know what I mean? You definitely always have to sacrifice something to get something. And the Six of Pentacles is talking about moving on to better things, better ways of doing things, right? Because the Pentacles are like what you get out of something, right? It's this it's what is the substance here. So we have to really look at what you're trying to do so that you can actually do that, right? Because if we just kind of like up here thinking about it, wishing, right, being kind of emotionally complacent over the money, then you're kind of bringing more attention to, the money not being right. So if you put your intention towards, building a better, brighter future, then you'll be more motivated, right? You'll feel more disciplined, right? Discipline your mind so that you can have these positive thoughts. Don't think that things aren't going to go the way that you want them to go, because ultimately it is you that is making these things happen. If you weren't here, none of it would be happening to you. So think about what it is that you need to, you want to achieve so that you can achieve it, And then right here, I wasn't even going to read this card. This is the Eight of Cups. All of the eights in the tarot are related to Mercury. This eight is related to the Strength card as well. So you have to have the strength to let go of something. This is also talking about loss. You know what I mean? You can't keep picking at something if, on the soul level it's over, right? And then you could just be staying in something or staying in a place because it feels good to you, or not even feels good. It's just it's like Stockholm Syndrome, you know what I mean? It's familiar, and that's why you're staying with it, you know what I mean? But really, the strength is going to have to come from inside of you to walk away from this thing. This moon is waning, so it's already experienced the climax. Now it's winding down. This is talking about the completion of a phase, and it's also talking about you not feeling weakened by this, this sacrifice that you're going to have to make. Because when you leave something, you ultimately walk into something else, you know what I mean? What is beyond the margins of this place that you're in now? You have to really, consider that. And then you will actually begin to see what it is that you want ultimately. Okay, Aries. Thank you. Follow me on Instagram, Providence Tarot.